welcome to Adding It All Up. I'm Sarah. I am the one that is everything in my life up. If you're new to the channel, please like, subscribe. We are actually I'm in a series right now talking about debt. This is session 1. We're going to talk a little bit about mindset and debt in this session. I just really quick wanted to give you guys like a little preview of what's going to premiere tonight at 7 o'clock. I have added all my debt that we basically have accumulated over the last 5 years. Give you a little backstory. Me and my husband are huge Dave Ramsey fans. Not so much anymore, but we're still Dave-ish is what I call it. There's just a couple things that we have adopted from him that we think work very, very well. Just a couple of the numbers have changed, and you'll see what I mean when we start talking about it. And I think he's kind of changed his stance on some of these things also. So just want to go through our debt story with you so you guys kind of understand where we're coming from. Me and my husband were debt-free about 5 years ago, 100% except for our house. And those that are familiar with the baby steps know you save $1,000 for your emergency fund, then you pay off all your consumer and debt. Our cars were paid for, our credit cards were paid off. We were living the dream, right? And then COVID hit and life happens and creep happens, and you're going to get a discount because you use this credit card. You're going to get some percentage off because you use this credit card. And then we found ourselves not paying off the credit cards for whatever reason. And so, I kind of joke, it's like my yo-yo diet. I'm on a yo-yo debt journey some days. So I'm trying not to be on a yo-yo debt journey anymore. Me and my husband, very much so. So what I want you guys to get out of this is that there's lots of grace that comes with being in debt, getting out of debt. But you really do need to be intense about it when you decide to get out of debt. I mean, that is one thing that gazelle intense, which is what Dave would tell you, is very true. You need to be gazelle intense when you decide that enough is enough. So me and my husband came to the point where we realized we're going back into bad habits like a slipper. It's just so comfy and cozy there, right? Like an ostrich, you put your head in the sand and you're like, okay, we're going to do this. And you don't realize it's happening until you step back and look and it's happened. So here we are. We are doing our debt-free journey again, which is okay. We're in our 40s. We need to get out of the debt first before we start doing things like investment and really getting hardcore. We're still investing, but it's just with our, 401k that I have at my work. So number one reason, you really have to find your reason why you want to get out of debt. My number one reason I want to get out of debt is because I really want to fire my day job, right? Ha ha ha. I own a couple businesses, some rental properties, stuff like that. So I look at it, if I'm paying 15% on a credit card, if I pay that credit card off, I am paying myself 15% back in, income that I do not have to give to the banks. So that will outlast anything for investment. For people that want to invest, I get it. You think you can outpace the market. But if you're sitting with credit cards that are higher than 22%, even 15, 10, 9, 8, the market is not going to guarantee you that rate of return. So your best bet is to pay yourself first, which is to get out of your credit card debt. That will give you the most bang for your buck until you can get out of credit card debt. Then you can invest. So I have been totally loving Shalisa's, investy bestie. I love her. She's great. I have been doing her challenges for quite some time now and realized that I needed a budget, and because I really wanted to do more, and realized I ain't got it all together. So we decided to go ahead and I stopped doing the challenges, the challenges on that, which we will pick back up again as soon as we're out of debt. But until then, we can't. So at this point, that's kind of where we're at. And I just want everybody to know that this can happen. It really can. It can happen at any given day. You can make it happen. You can make it work. So that's kind of where we're at. My premiere video is going to happen at 7 o'clock tonight, Eastern Standard Time. And I'm going to go ahead and lay it all out where we're at with our debt journey and what we are going to do to kind of take care of that. So if you guys want to see any of that, please go ahead, like, subscribe, hit the like button for the algorithm, that big A word that everyone uses around here. And I really hope to see you guys at 7 o'clock. All right. Have a great night. Bye.